Hello, my lovely little Titans. I hope you had a lovely holiday. Um, Mine was actually pretty good. Nothing too exciting, just a pretty typical Christmas. How about you guys? How was your holiday? Anybody do anything fun? Anybody get anything cool? Hello, Sam. Hi, Angel. How are you guys? How was your holiday? Well, thank you, Sam. Merry Christmas to all of you. Oh my God. This will be a minute. Oh wow, I think Mike wins. Oh my God. What part of Wyoming? Curious. And how much money did you get out of that? Because that sounds like a long ass drive that, it should have been worth at least a grand. Or it would have been if I had been driving it. And what's your new ship, Angel? I'm sorry, I did see that. She sat in the back reading One Piece. Okay, interesting stripper. 300 bucks. Where did she take you? Where did she have you go? Come on. I mean, as far as your stories go, that's probably like the tamest. Still one of the weirdest, but probably the tamest. Hello, Shadow. Oh, Damien, Anya, nice. Oh, they are cute. They are very cute. Let's say hello to you. And my friend Mike, he um, drives Lyft or Uber, one of the two. And apparently, he drove a stripper to Wyoming the other night, and she just sat in the back reading One Piece. And he only got 300 bucks for the whole ordeal, and that's not even his most interesting stripper story. Oh, it's the same stripper? Huh. Okay. Wow, weird. Okay. Hello, everybody in the chat that I can't keep up with. Okay. Well, happy birthday. Hello. I don't know. It's like a freaking bot or something that's attached to my streams. Thank you. Rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10, like a 3. 8675309. Hi, Ash. I don't do politics here, guys. But you're probably right, Angel. It might have something to do with him talking about a stripper. Some horror movies. I'm kind of particular about what I like. It has to have a really good plot. Like, it can't just be um, torture porn or anything like that. It has to have a good plot. Ooh, oh, Punch at First Sight. That's always good. My Christmas was good. How was yours? I got this from Wolf. She sent me a bunch of other stuff, but this is the only thing close at hand. But isn't this cool? It's probably really fucking bright, or how you guys see it, but yeah. Wings of Freedom light. Hello, 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 everybody new. Yeah, isn't it? Wolf is freaking awesome. I got that. I got the rest of the Attack on Titan Omnibus edition, and um, I got I got an Attack on Titan calendar that I've already hung up. Well, I'm glad to hear your Christmas was pretty good, Ash. Oh, thank you, Mason. That's very nice of you. Yeah, right? Oh, wow, Angel, that's dedication. Jellyfish lamp. Nice. Very nice. What did everybody else get for Christmas? Dude. Oh, you did that on your phone? That's insane. Just a little tip for you, Mike. Panini is spelled with a P. It's P-A, not P. Unless you meant it another certain way, you're just being family friendly. Nice. You do all your videos from your phone? That's insane. Hair stuff. Very cool. Very cool. No, it's a legit Panini. Well, I mean, you were just telling us a story about how you drove a stripper out to my house. So forgive me if I'm not in the mood to tease you. And we don't know for sure anymore. Turned 21 in 2 months. Awesome. That is epic. It is snowing so hard outside right now. We got 5 inches in like 2 hours. It's insane. I'm gonna get drunk. Oh man. Don't do that. If you're gonna do that, like be smart about it. Don't don't mix any alcohols. Like don't go from beer to like don't mix too much and drink a lot of water in between. Otherwise you're not gonna like yourself the next day. Yeah, lots and lots of snow. I don't know if it's gonna end up sticking around for very long because it's supposed to be really warm tomorrow. But right now we are getting like it is an insane amount of snow right now. My dad was he was plowing our driveway. I know we have a long driveway. Anyway, he had started and there was just like slush and stuff because it was almost melted from the previous snow. And then as he's going, he's not only like 30, 45 minutes, and it's snowing so bad by the end of what he's doing, he can't even tell where he's already plowed. So he just kind of gave up and came inside because it had just started piling up, and he couldn't tell where he had plowed, so he didn't know where to start. It was kind of proving redundant. So yeah, we're gonna see what it's at tomorrow. Because when I came outside to come to where I stay, the snow on the stairs is like that thick. I'm more of a wine person. That's fair. Tequila is the best. You're allergic to crab. Ooh, that sucks. I'm allergic to shrimp. Not necessarily shrimp itself, but the iodine. Um, because shrimp are considered bottom feeders and they filter the ocean. They filter a lot of iodine, and I'm actually allergic to iodine, so therefore I'm allergic to shrimp and anything else um uh that has an association with iodine. Because I was told if I had an actual shellfish allergy, I wouldn't be able to eat lobster and crab and other things like I do. I'm just allergic to shrimp because of the iodine. It's bizarre. I had no idea that it could be an association like that. Hello, Luna. Oof. Ooh, that sounds rough, Angel. I'm so sorry. Ooh, at least you were able to figure it out and get yourself taken care of. Allergic to mushrooms. Damn. Oh, yeah, those are like that's kind of just as bad as having a rash or something, I think. Ash. You're nicer than my sister Mike. She jokes and said because I'm highly allergic to dandelions as well. She jokes and there is such a thing. It's called dandelion jelly. She said if her wanted to kill me and get away with it, she'd just feed me dandelion jelly. And I'm like, um, yeah, probably would work. Did you take like Benadryl or something? A bit more mild than death. Oh my god. It went away on its own. That's good. That is really good. I'm hoping that's what Mike's referring to, and not the fact that he now knows two ways to kill me. Mike. I mean, it's pretty standard for kids. Like, yeah, they get crushed, but they're not gonna open up about them. I think it's hilarious, though. This is such a funny emoji. But no, I mean, Angel, I think the Damien Anya thing is really cute. It's like a typical kid's crush. Wow, I have no idea why I thought that font was in a completely different language on my TV, but wow. Not the best thing to call the psychic. Just saying, you shouldn't make fun of the psychic. Did he call me? Does he deserve life or death? Spy Family is adorable. My daughter loves Anya. I bought her a couple of Anya figures. I got her a little Anya keychain and a Happy Anya. Oh God, what do they call? Anyway, it's a little figurine and it's Happy Anya. It's really cute. She was really happy about it. Oh my God, that anime is honestly full of so many wholesome moments. It's great. And by wholesome, I don't mean like cutesy slice of life. It's I mean just wholesome. Like, oh, this is just wonderful. It makes my heart happy, and that dodgeball scene is one of them. Also, the whole scene between I can't remember his name, but her dad and his other spy friend. Um, and she thought for some reason they were like angry at each other, so she's reading their minds, trying to figure out why they're angry at each other, and it's just some kind. And she ends up uncovering a whole like plethora of background information she wasn't privy to before. And yeah, I was like, Anya, this is why we have the privacy rule. Oh, it is Anya. That's cute. I mean, every time I like with Anya, it reminds me of like a funnier version of Jean Grey. If X-Men weren't so serious, um, I think it would be that would have been. I think that would probably be how it would be with Jean, with Magneto and Charles. Yeah. Oh God, that would be. I kind of want to see this spoof now. Hello. Oh Lloyd. I know it was some. I don't know why. I was thinking of his spy name for some reason. That was the only thing that popped in my head was like Moonlight or something. I'm like, why is that popping in my head? Because his spy name is Twilight. Okay. But now we need to do a spoof manga or anime with Jean Grey in Anya's place, and then Magneto and Charles Xavier and Lloyd and can't. Why can I not remember their names today? The really cute assassin chick. Need to have them um, be replaced with Magneto and Charles Xavier with Jean Grey's her child, and Scott Summers as her as Damien. That'd be great. If it's not for kids, I probably haven't seen it yet. I honestly don't watch a lot of anything right now. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I want to finish this. My Happy Marriage anime before season 2 comes out because apparently it's a really cute anime. Like I watched the first couple of episodes and then kind of fell off of it, and I want to get back into it because I really did enjoy it. It was really sweet and kind of wholesome, even though I hate the fucking little half sister. But apparently, it gets a lot better. It's like a creepy pasta. I love creepy pastas though. I like creepy pastas, and I like um. Oh my god, I'm totally spacing on shit, and I hate it. I made a whole game about it. Contain, secure, protect. I'm so blanking on it. I'm mad at myself, and I'm gonna scream when I see somebody give me the answer to it. It's that whole like codex guide to creepy shit that they find in the world, like the plague doctor that's fighting an infection that doesn't exist, or the stairs that go nowhere, or the fridge that opens to another dimension. You got the steelbook of Berserk and it had no audio? How did they? do that? Wow. Remember salad fingers? Probably not, dude. You know me. If the guy was a zombie, what do you think being aggressive? I don't know. Probably. I don't know if it's like Walking Dead rules and they're pretty non-aggressive until a certain point, and then would be aggressive. Same with like Zom 100 rules. That's ridiculous, dude. I know you can't replace it, but can you at least return it and get money back from it? Because that's really it's asinine to keep a copy of a series of anything without any audio for it. Well, you don't have to return it in the steel book. I mean, me too. Again, you could just replace it and buy a different copy somewhere. I'm sure that is not the only place in the world you can buy a steel book of Berserk. I didn't really. I've seen parts of Berserk. I haven't watched the whole thing. I'm not really into it. Um, I did stumble across the that one scene where Griffith betrays them all. I've seen that. Um, it was something interesting to come across on Adult Swim. I think it was Adult Swim. Can't remember. But it was interesting. Have you seen where there's like a resurge in old channels on YouTube are doing the same thing like series are doing on freaking standard channels like Disney and Cartoon Network and all that. Where it's like we've got Smosh back, and then I think there's Charlie the Unicorn's back, and a few others. The old ones are having a resurgence. It's like what the fuck? And then you have Mr. Beast who has his own game show on Amazon, and you're just like, oh no. Or Jake Paul or John or I don't know. Whatever the Paul brothers' names are, you've got them fighting boxing legends and shit. Interesting turns YouTube personalities are taking. And then you have and then you still have Good Mythical Morning and them, but they've got a whole ass channel on Amazon now. And I think on another thing. But yeah, there's a lot going on with different YouTubers, and they're just like either expanding into um, other networks or they're coming back online. So strange. I haven't had much of a chance to do anything with YouTube lately. Today I barely got caught up with. I'm kind of doing a. Oh God, I'm trying to. What the fuck was I gonna say? I don't even remember. I did watch like one theory video from Game Theory. They're doing like a recap of some of their theories from the year, and one was Actually, one I was interested in is Welcome Home, and I like half watched that. I was doing other. I'll have to go back to your channel, Angel, and find some. But like I said, I haven't really been on YouTube much at all between the holidays and just I worked after the holidays and it was pretty busy, so I haven't had much of a chance to do anything. It sounds so depressing. I am depressing. Angel, you don't have to answer anybody's questions. She's a 7,000-year-old dragon. Oh, I'm 30. I'm a mature dragon. I like that. That's how I should answer. I'm a 7,000-year-old witch or some shit. I look 12. That's a new one. If 12-year-olds look like me, I think we have a problem. Oh, I love Dragon Maid. That's another example of just so wholesome, but it's just so fucking hilarious. I think I found like the anime that goes along with Toro, like just in like the spiritual successor kind of sense. It's about this dragon that goes house hunting throughout this mythical land. And it very much had the same vibe of just the chaotic energy of Dragon Maid. You too. I think you'd enjoy it, Angel. So I think it's called like the dragon. A dragon goes property hunting or some weird ass shit like that. But it was funny. It's actually rather wholesome. And of course, it doesn't end with him actually finding a home. It ends more like with him getting a found family kind of thing. Because he was kicked out of his clan. I don't know if it was like a video game world or something like that. But he fell asleep while guarding an egg, and he said, "I don't know what the big deal is. The egg's just gonna respawn." And his dad's like, "That's not the point. You're not a real dragon," so he kicked him out. And then he had to go through all these trials and tribulations trying to find somewhere to stay, and he ended up finding this really cool elf who's called the Demon Lord. Um, it's it's really good. It ends up a lot funnier, and it has like elements of RPG. It even has a huge nod to Monster Hunter if you're into that. Literally, dudes are called like Monster Hunters, and they have cats that follow them around and help them out, and all sorts of shit. It's funny. I personally enjoyed it. Like this elf is dragging him all over their world, and he even takes him to um, a haunted mansion, and I mean, it sounds appealing initially, and then it's not, and it's just so great. It's just the kookiest anime. It's really funny. Okay, I'll check it out after stream. And I'm trying to watch A Sign of Affection. I don't know why I started it and then I just haven't gone back to it. Because I did actually do pretty good. I finished a couple of anime. There's the dragon one, and there was oh god, what was the other one? If I looked in my Crunchyroll, I would find it. Oh, I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna drive me crazy if I can't think of it. Dub version of Ghost Stories. Yeah, that's kind of a legend now. We all kind of are very aware of it. Have my, because don't tell me I know ghost stories and you don't. That's just sad. You should never not know something if I know it and you don't. Oh, right, Princess Jellyfish. Princess Jellyfish is really good. Yes. Okay, good. I was very worried for you for a second, Mike. Okay, so and I finished, My Roommate is a Cat. That one was really sweet. Made me want a cat desperately, even though I'm highly allergic to them. And it's called Dragon. Yep, yep, that's right. It's Dragon goes house hunting. I appreciate it tells me when I finish certain series. Mm-mm. I have not heard of that one. Oh, okay. Wow, that's insane. Oh, cool. I bet not. It doesn't sound cheap. Sorry, I keep hearing pinging coming from my like work computer. I'm very concerned because nobody should be working right now. What am I listening to? In the background, I have tree crime going on over there. I'm like work computer. I think I hear Teams, and I'm like, who the hell is working at 10 o'clock at night? Hello. Not much. What's up with you? Oh, that sucks. Snowy out where I'm at. Probably prefer rain. At least it would make a cool noise on the roof. Nice. Oh, favorite books. I read a really good one called Hera. It was a reinterpretation of the myth about um, Hera. It was really well imagined. I enjoyed it. It did a great job of kind of condensing and reimagining and weaving everything through. I really liked it. And I liked how the author explored the dynamics between the different gods. It was really good. I very much enjoyed that one. How about you, Ben? I using one. I just just how things work. I mean, my long form videos haven't been getting many views. Neither have my shorts. So it just is what it is at this point. I mean, this is good. Creepy, but very good. I feel like it should be. I was watching a little bit of it. Yeah, I wanted to see what it wanted to see it. It was really good. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm do be like that. It's driving. Oh yeah, Angel makes all sorts of nightcore videos. They're really good. Post my life. Um, yeah, I actually do like nightcore. I haven't listened to much of it though. Sorry. You made a playlist of your nightcores. Nice. Am I going to any concerts in 2025? Not that I'm aware of. I haven't seen any that I wanted to go to. I did go to one in October. It was a lot of fun. Nice. That's awesome. I would honestly God love to see Green Day in concert. Just once. Just once. My brother has seen them twice. I want to see them at least once in my life before they decide to retire and never tour again. Which hopefully isn't anytime soon now that Billy Joe's in recovery. Please. But I did see Set It Off in concert. They were really good. They were a lot of fun. The best part was I think I mentioned this. One of the opening acts used the monster monologue from Death Note that not like that L gives the kids at Whammy's house. They used that to open one of their songs, and I was just like, "This is fucking cool." I don't know what any of those are. Sorry, Angel. I suck. Honestly, if I had to describe my style, I like a lot of rock, metal, and you could throw a few pop in there, but that's mostly what I like. But I don't even know what anybody's definitions of those are anymore. My sign? Scorpio. How about you? We're gonna be buried. There's so much snow coming down. We're gonna be buried. You're almost a Scorpio. That's funny. Nice. And you're a Pisces. Most of my family are Pisces. A lot of people born in March. I think, yeah. Almost 20. Damn. I think I was born in a leap year, but not on the leap year, obviously. I think it's the weirdest thing to be born on a leap year on the 29th of February. It's like you can't celebrate your birthday truly except once every 4 years. So really you're only like a few like it's so bizarre. I do too. It's the weirdest thing. And honest to God, I think we should go back to how our calendar used to be because before every day, every month had like 30 days. It was pretty reasonable. Like it was reasonable. It still came out to like 365, but only came out to like 9 or 10 months. I think it came out to 10 because of December being deck, but it only came out to like 10 months and everything was pretty spaced out, nice and neat. And, you know, we, like fucking Julius Caesar and um, Augustus ruined it because that's how we have July and August. If I was born on a leap year, I'd celebrate. Well, they do, but it's like I think they celebrate on like either the 28th of February or the 1st of March, depending on the person they are. But they can't celebrate their birthday proper until they're like 4, 8, 12, and so on. What do you wish you could tell your younger self? Oh, way too much and way too much to be put into one video. It's like those like if you have 5 minutes to talk to your younger self, I'm like, I need longer than 5 minutes. There's some shit we gotta go through. I need longer than 5 minutes. It's absolutely true. Even just thinking about like, oh, I tell them this, but then it needs to lead up with this, and I think one of the biggest things would be don't go after your masters, save the money, and then invest. I would say invest. I wouldn't say what invest in what, but I would just be like invest, learn investing. That'd be like the one, the like, don't go after your masters and invest the money you got. No, I feel like people need to understand, like, you can say suck it up and shut up, but it's like, why we're all going through life. It sucks. You can complain. Yeah, that's fine. We all vent. We all complain. We shouldn't just, go through life sucking it up. It makes it harder, I think. Because then we have this expectation that we're supposed to be able to handle it. It's like, well, what if you get to the point where you can't handle it? Do you have anybody to lean on because you can't handle it? Because you said you could handle it, and now they all think you can handle it when you really can't handle it. But again, like, you're allowed to be upset about it. You're allowed to shake your fist and scream at the sky and call life unfair. You don't have to suck it up. Favorite movie? Like when I will sit down and watch time and time again, probably Goodfellas. Probably Goodfellas. Mostly filled with talk. I'm sorry to hear that. If it makes you feel any better, I've almost died like 3 times in life, so I'm not alone in bizarre shit that happens randomly. Like, yeah, almost, and twice was because of allergies. One was in a doctor's office. Oh, thank you, Ben. Yeah, I went into anaphylactic shock in the doctor's office, in the allergist doctor's office, because I was getting shots to build up my immunity against my allergens, my big allergens, and they gave me too high of a dose, and then I went into anaphylactic shock. Sounds good, Angel. Have a good night. Sorry about the crappy stream. I think it's the snow. I will definitely let you know. It's so far really good. Very creepy. I'm loving it though. My go-to snack? Ooh. Mm, mm, Probably cheese of some sort. Yeah, probably cheese. Mostly hard cheeses like Parmesan or like aged cheddar, or like my mom has these really good aged cheddar cheese sticks. I'd eat the crap out of those. That's why they're dangerous to have because they are so good. But yeah, that cheese mainly um, as a snack. And I have eaten brie as a whole meal before. This was one of those baked ones that they put in puff pastry and smother with something delicious. I think I ate one of those by myself. It was very good and very worth it. So, what about you? Favorite movie and your snack? It's a random thing to confess. Watching true crime in the background peeked into the weirdest moment. Eternal Sunshine. I'm gonna sound like such a moron. Is that the one with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet? Or is it just Jim Carrey? You like popcorn? I like popcorn too. Oh, yay! I got it right. I almost never get those right. I haven't seen it personally, but it's on my list. But I've heard really good things about it. I'm very curious. The concept is very interesting to me. Seems like one of those that would definitely make you think and feel as you watch it. And I do appreciate those types of movies. I knew somebody and they were into all these really artsy, weird indie films, and I'm like, this is not no, this is not for me. Like I'm not saying Eternal Sunshine, but it's the artsy ones. They're supposed to try to make you elicit something, and I'm like, all this is eliciting in me is just some kind of uncomfortable feeling, and I really don't want to watch it anymore. Um, it's like I watched Natural Born Killers, and I just could not like that movie at all. Like I get the cast was great and everything. I just could not wrap my head around it. It was so weird. Just all the cutaways and the jumping and the changing of how everything was presented. I was just like, there are good movies and then there's this. And the same with Pulp Fiction. I wasn't a huge fan of that. Like all these movies that people say are great and that they make you like look at things different. And I'm like, I don't really look at anything differently except maybe the actors involved in it. And then I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm viewing this um I'm viewing this movie and I'm sitting here going, what the fuck? How did you read the script and not go, what the fuck? So then maybe you take something different everywhere. Nice. Okay. I'll definitely have to check it out then. You don't like Tarantino? I am so not a Tarantino fan. I just had an ex that really liked Tarantino and I was forced to watch that shit. Like I watched Kill Bill and I'm like, this is the dumbest shit ever. I didn't get why people enjoyed it. I'm like, this is a gore fest, a pointless gore fest of just watching what's her name, who is in Pulp Fiction too, go around in a yellow jumpsuit, slashing people with this katana that she somehow had forged in so much time. I don't know. It just didn't make any sense. I know it's some kind of homage to samurai movies and all that crap, and I'm like, no, I don't like that at all. At all. What was really distracting to me was the actress who played the main character. Like, you see her hands a lot, and I was like, there's something wrong with her hands. She has like arthritis or something because her hands are just gnarly, and I just could not stop looking at her hands. It was the only thing. I was just getting through the movie looking at her hands, going, what the fuck is wrong with her hands? Why do they look like that? Why are they like that? What happened? I was more interested in figure out why her hands look so bad than what the movie was about. I liked the ending of it though. Like I liked the ending of it, even though the ending was kind of stupid. But I'm glad it wasn't some weird ass one where she didn't reach her goal. She goes through all this and doesn't achieve her goal. Yeah, right. I just I'm not a big Tarantino fan. I know he's trying to make provocative movies, but they just suck. I do notice little details, and it does end up bothering me sometimes. Um, like I pissed off an ex because they were gonna have me watch. Yeah, too edgy, just too much. They wanted me to watch this, M. Night Shyamalan, who again, tries to make provocative, evocative pieces of film, and it's like, no. But anyway, they wanted me to watch one, and I think I've told this story before. Um, I figured out the twist from the trailer, and honest to God, I'm like, why would they show the trailer of this cut like this? It's so obvious what the twist is, and um, it was just one of those. I was just like, what the hell? Um, just couldn't. I watched I ended up watching the movie because I kind of wanted to see how it all played out, but I figured out like the twist, and I was just like, this is dumb. Not a fan of M. Night Shyamalan movies, really. I don't think there's any one director I like watching. I used to like watching Christopher Nolan's movies just because I liked the Batman movies, but that was about it. Um, but uh, yeah, M. Night Shyamalan is the one I like to do. Just too many twists. I did for a movie I didn't couldn't figure out. I did like The Menu. I really liked The Menu. Like I could tell where they were pulling a lot of their influence from, but I really liked it because I didn't know how that one was gonna end. It could have played out like a typical psychological horror movie, but it didn't do that. So it was actually engaging, and you're like, where are we going with this? And then I've watched it like two or three times since the first time I watched it, and I'm like, this just gets better. This is one of those where you just like because then you like because initially you're trying to figure out like what the twist is going to be, how this is going to go, and then once you watch it the first time, you already know. Then you can sit back and you look at all the little things that kind of add up, and you're like, this is really cool. That one's a really good one. Um, and like I said, Goodfellas is great. I love watching Goodfellas. The best scene is when he's going on his final through his final day before he gets busted, and he talks about the fucking sauce. That and he goes into detail about the meal he's making. It's like, yeah, that's really fitting for a last meal. But it's so good. I love Ray Liotta in that movie. He's very good. And of course, De Niro's good. De Niro's good in most of his work. Um, I did like Godfather. I only like the first two though. I don't acknowledge the third one. What does he direct? And yes, I am very interested into anime. But what does he direct? I'm curious. Because maybe I've incidentally watched one or something without knowing. Because I don't know a lot of the names. King of Comedy. That name does sound familiar. That does sound familiar. Is that the fucking um? No, that's King of Staten Island that has fucking Pete Davidson in it, right? That's like the only movie I know that asshole from. I do like some of Scorsese's stuff aside from Goodfellas. I think I've seen a couple others, and I like Guillermo del Toro. I love the Hellboy movies, and I love Pan's Labyrinth. Those three. I want to see Shape of Water. I just haven't worked up the nerve to watch it yet. Mostly because I have a child runs around, so um, can't really watch it without being interrupted or probably having to turn it off. But King of Comedy sounds familiar. Why doesn't it sound familiar? And then I think The Irishman was Scorsese. Maybe there's somebody famous. Perfect Blue. That okay. Yep, I've heard of that one. Yep. Tokyo Godfathers. Okay, I'm gonna have to check all this out for sure. But anyway, my lovely little titans, it is that time. Thank you so much for joining me, all viewers new to the channel and returning. I had a great time chatting with all of you. You guys were fantastic. I hope you have a great night, a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye and Happy New Year.